working, because yeah, this is actually working. Hello Twitch viewers and YouTube viewers when I export this out to YouTube. Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode, which I would just like to mention this at the very start. I've only just got braces, so if I sound any sort of different or my speech sounds different, then it's because of that. Now, with that out of the way, some context to this treaty campaign. What has happened is that previously Japan, under an old admiralty, went to war, very badly lost said war, and lost all their major capital ships, and so only an old battleship of World War I vintage had to be modernised. The heavy cruisers that are currently in service which more have been built, were, and I'll show you them so then you can see, were enemy nations took one good look at these things and was like, yeah, we're not going to take them, they look horrible. Well, not in terms of looks horrible, that wouldn't affect a navy taking them, but they would be horrible combat units, and so didn't take them away. The cruisers, the light cruisers, which you'll more likely see when we eventually get into war, is for because they don't break what the build treaty restrictions are, so they were kept. And the destroyers because they're tiny little minesweeping gunboats, really. They've only just got 3.1 inch guns, and that's about it. Small amount of torpedoes as well to obviously fulfill the Neem torpedoes. But our build restrictions until we win a war, I was going to do it to we've gone to war, but I'm doing it to till we've won a war, is that we can only build light and heavy cruisers with the occasional destroyer. But for part of the treaty is that our maximum caliber allowed to be used is 6 inch. Like, the only reason I have this battleship here is because roleplay reasons. They didn't know we just had a really old battleship laying around doing nothing. I wouldn't know how, but yeah. And we also are running a bit of a deficit right now, so reduce the researchers' budget for right now. And move on. And we finished construction of the last of the heavy cruisers, and we're losing money. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good if we're losing money. That means that we must be doing something wrong with our budget. Wait, it sounds really quiet. I wouldn't know properly, Robbo. But yeah, I'm now on my stream manager using my phone, so I'll hopefully be able to see chat via my phone. Update missions. For program to respond. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, please do not do this again. Why is mic volume turned down? I don't... Why is the mic not actually picking up much? Oh well. God. I'm gonna have to restart UAD again. The whole reason I got rid of the Chinese campaign was to make sure that this problem wouldn't happen, but turns out it's still happening. Right. Needs to go up a little bit more. How's that? Volume issues may be a problem as well because I mentioned a bit earlier, Robbo, I've got braces in, so it might be painful for me to speak a lot. Question though, did you hear the explanation I made for the whole campaign and why it's called a treaty campaign? Because it'd give you the build restrictions I have to till we've won our first war. So if we don't win the first war, then we're still on. So the basically we lost the war. We're only allowed to build heavy and light cruisers. These destroyers were only kept around because they were basically small, like gunboats, and we're not allowed to use anything over 6-inch guns. And it's only up until the end of our first war if we win said first war. We only have one battleship, but then that's because I'm doing it as a workaround clause of somehow they didn't know we had the thing laying around. Okay, so move on to the next turn. Into June, and how come we're losing so much money? Like, last checked, our GDP was on the rise. Yeah. Update missions. Update missions. Come on. Oh, God. This was the same problem that made me have to quit the Chinese campaign when 109 Live came up. This is the exact bug I've been having now. What? Like 6 or 7 times now? No, more than that. But it isn't loading, it's now going into not wanting to respond again. Fun! This is really fun, just having to, Don't tell me my PC is doing Microsoft Edge updates again. Just bringing up my task manager so that I can check that. I'm not using Spotify, so good day on that front. I do apologise about this, viewers. I do greatly apologise about this. There's no PC problem. What it is you're making excuses to not run UAD. Thing is though, when I was doing this campaign for the setup stuff off camera, it was working fine. As soon as I get on camera, it hasn't worked. Like, could you really understand really what's going on with that? Oh, finally. Again, I apologise about that, chat. If anyone's here other than Robbo. And YouTube viewers that would be watching the playback of this. Oh, God. Oh, wait, it's 1920s, not 1930s. I put this as 1930s on Twitch. Oh, God, I got the wrong dates. Well, at least we've finally moved on a turn, and we don't need Germany as a friend. We got new destroyers, we got TNT free, so undo that priority. Finances, what are we spending our finances on? Like, if our economic growth is going up, then surely our naval budget should be going up, not down. I don't know the logic of that. Like, Robbo, do you know the logic of that? Yeah, 2-month commissioning, the battleship's 8 months away. What, is it like, oh, we know you're going to do horribly because the previous Navy administration did horribly as well, so we're just going to cut your budget. As it was the previous navies. And I haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front. Robbo. I'm not really that much of a watching movies guy, I'm more of a documentary guy myself. Or, for a lot of the naval warfare stuff, the YouTube video stuff like by Drakkenfell. Everyone's favourite naval YouTuber. Now, if there's someone that is in the YouTube video or enters the Twitch that doesn't agree, then please do go and leave. As if you don't like Drakkenfell, then there's no point even watching my channel, because with my naval warfare knowledge, it all comes from Drakkenfell. And like if I didn't have his videos, then I wouldn't be doing these naval warfare based videos, and I'd probably have already burned myself out on the music side of the YouTube. Well, it was a mix of his videos and Sabaton that got me into history stuff, and more specifically naval warfare. Which, Robbo, did you actually know Iron Maiden has a song about submarine combat. And now wait a bit for his response. Make an official protest against the Russians. And September moves into October. Which are a few of our new light cruisers have done. Yeah, Iron Maiden have Running Silent, Running Deep. I think it's, I don't know what album it's from, but... Yeah, I found that out going through their discography, actually. Well, no, actually. Or was it somewhere of looking at a list of songs about naval warfare? One of those two, but... more than likely the former of looking through their discography. I'm hoping to, by like mid-stream point, get into a war, because I want to, as soon as possible really, be able to build capital ships. But I just like the interesting development I've done of only limiting myself to cruisers with 3-inch weaponry. During a naval exercise of our fleet, a small cruise ship. Don't they mean ocean liner, because cruise ships weren't really a thing until the jet age, really. So they mean a small ocean liner from the United States was sunk due to accidental fire. Oh my god, this kind of reminds me of something done by the Russians on the other side of the world from us. Robbo, I think you know what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to express our deepest apologies for that. Oh, and France and America have gone to war. Okay. Who are we closest to going to war with? The Russians. Yes. Yes, the Russian 2nd Pacific Squadron definitely does ring to mind when ships being mistaken and then sunk by accidental fire. I wouldn't know how, though, you would mistake an ocean liner for a warship. Unless, of course, it was an AMC. But then America would have had to have been at war with someone who has Pacific holdings, and they've only just this turn declared war on France. So, interesting indeed. War between Britain and America has happened. France, Britain, Austria, Hungary. I want to actually see on our research, what do we have in terms of turret mechanisms? We already have dual turrets on destroyers already. Got it before everyone else, really. Oh yeah, endings don't need to do any more on that front right now. I'll go with the new submarine stuff. Well, only on the hull, I should say. I'll go with the new submarine hull for 1922, although, to be honest, I'm not going to be using submarines. I personally don't like the submarine management in UAD. I think for me, I'd like the submarine management in UAD if it was more ruled waves-esque, of you only just build the submarines and then everything else is controlled automatically, not by the player. So, like, that's the only thing on submarine mechanics for me that I personally don't like. He was trying to defend our country's rights. Better submarines are new light cruisers that are in service. Well, they're light cruisers with only 4.2-inch guns, but quite a lot of them. Like Robbo, I basically made this light cruiser here, which I'll actually show the viewers as well, or for you and YouTube stuff. I made this light cruiser here as a Dakar boat, basically. It's just got a whole bunch of 4-inch Dakar wherever I could fit it. And when I get autoloaders, this thing will be autoloader equipped as well. Don't worry, I could make another light cruiser class that just has, on the barbette bits here, 4-inch guns, and then just a whole bunch of 3-inch everywhere. Well, actually, with me, it would be 3.1-inch, because I love using the 3.1-inch. I love using 3.1-inch guns. Like, with me, whenever I use 3-inch guns, it's like 3.1-inch guns. Or, like, what I'm really trying to do with the light cruisers is to make them more like destroyers. And then, for heavy cruisers, make them more like light cruisers. Speaking of that, I'm going to be doing a heavy cruiser design, which is going to be more like light cruisers, obviously, and is going to incorporate our only use of our use of like 6-inch weaponry. Now, Modern Heavy Cruiser 1 or 2. You know what? I will use both hulls. I'll use both hulls and mix up the designs a bit. This one is going to be more I could do it a treaty breaker, but what do you think, Robbo? Should I do this a treaty breaker Deutschland-esque scouting unit, or not? As remember, the treaty I'm under requires me not having anything over 6-inch guns, except for that really old battleship All the Nations that went to war with us and then did all the peace treaty stuff forgot about. But yeah, I'd like your opinion on that, Robbo, please, if you would kindly give it. Yeah, I could bend it a bit. I could bend it a bit by doing, like, I would say go 11... I would say... I'm going to go 10 inch. 10 inch AX. And then we'll do it that the 10-inch guns are only fitted into the plans after the people the other nations have permanently kept in our country, just to make sure we're following the treaty, have had a look at the design and been like, yeah, this is okay. I would say, like, firing over the top of the forward one, a twin 5-inch, sort of like the Americans do theirs, like with their anti-aircraft things. Like, yeah, 5-inch secondaries, definitely. Well, some 5-inch for secondaries, I should say. Which would only be about 2 5-inch guns, and then the rest 3-inch Dakar. After, of course, then moving the towers and stuff back to reduce 4-weight offset. Three-inch or 2-inch Dakar? Well, I should say for 3-inch it'll be 3.1 inch. I'm going to go 3.1 inch Dakar. No one could call this design unacceptable, because it follows the treaty restrictions that we were given. Well, okay. We may have left out the part in the plans of the very brand new 10-inch guns that were only added in after they checked over the treaty plan, but so a 9-inch belt, 4 fore and aft, 4 on the main deck, 2, 2, 1, 11-inch conning tower. Barbette here is going to be 11-inch, side 11-inch, top 3-inch. Torpedoes are of 21-inch. Standard complement. Enhanced reloading. Electrical free. some depth charge capability. Coincidence 5. Sonar. And as we still don't have radar, RDF. Like, we're not going to have radar for a while. Electrical enhanced, good. The new TNT free. Shoe powder. Oh, Robbo. May I just ask of this request for you? Can you think of a Japanese anime character or like or something anime based to name the ship after? Because I want to carry on a trend that I started a bit beforehand in a previous Japanese campaign, as well as also the trend of what I've been recommending Brother Monroe names for ships. And just saying, Totoro is already taken. If you're going to reuse that name I recommended. Balanced boiler gives us force, gives us just enough for 32. Which is my sister's favourite anime. You know what? I'm actually going to name this after another spaceship in an anime I recently watched. Eden Zero. Heavy Cruiser Eden Zero. .34 knots, and I think to solve the aft weight issue. No, that's added a foreweight issue now. I'm thanking God for the undo button, but I still can't undo the loss of that funnel. What do you mean some parts are badly placed? It's not placed in front of the main tower, you incompetent game. What the? Oh no. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to restart. I'm gonna have to restart this now. Great, thanks a lot, game. Thanks a lot. Okay, so the super funnel there and super funnel there. 34 knots at oil. Geared turbines 2 forced. Centerline 10 inch. There and there. Standard barbette average for a twin 5 there. Twin 5 there. Torpedoes there, there. Don't like what you see here. Nobody wants to take you prisoner. Secondaries, get back the 3-inch Dakar. That one's still back to there. Where else did I have the 3-inch triples? Right, and then yeah, you mentioned Space Battleship Martyr just that while back. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this back, but yeah, I haven't watched that yet. But yeah, I was watching alongside my sister an anime called Eden Zero, which is named after the main spaceship of the anime. So yeah, that's what I was doing. That's why I named it Eden Zero. RDF. Sonar. Coincidence. Depth Charge 1. Cordite. Cordite. Do they really think I would allow a ship that I use to use cordite? Whoever thought cordite one or two for use on a ship was a good idea, well, they are incompetent fools and should really be taught a lesson on using cordite in the early days isn't a good idea. Standard, increase range a bit. Yep, the Eden's Zero. What do you mean main tower is needed? I've got in the main tower. Inch there, then there was the twin 5 on top of that. Then that's actually a better weight offset than last time, so yeah. Eden's Zero here is complete, which I'm going to do the construction of Eden Zero, and then I'm going to have to take a small bathroom break. Yep, heavy cruiser Eden's Zero, which is actually lighter than our older heavy cruisers. We'll only have 2 ships built. And then, because although I haven't seen the so I won't know any more about it. There was also an Eden's 1, so... well, mentioned in the campaign, so I'll do that. And then... go into the next turn, and while that's happening, I'll take a bathroom break. Gotta get my blankets back on. Ah, headphones. I hate the headphones at times. Next turn, yes. Don't like what you see here. Take you prisoner. Cleared here. The exit is right there. I don't mean to be rude, but you better change your attitude. Like what I see here. Run back to the party. Oh, Robert, you're still here. As if you are, I've got a lyric for you to guess. Which that lyric to guess is, if you don't like what you see here, get the funk out. Oh no, why is this loading taking so long? What is my task manager prioritizing? Anything but UAD. Yeah, anything but UAD. I said the name of the song in the last part of the lyric, Robbo. It's a song called Get the Funk Out by Extreme. Oh no. I'm gonna have to restart UAD. Yeah, my PC is not identifying UAD as one in use, so I have to restart it again. I apologise about this again, viewers. Well, twice in 45 minutes. Well, it's a better record than last time. Not a good one still, but... Better record than last time. Please tell me it saved the Eden 0 and Eden's 1 design. Like, because if it hasn't, then oh, it has. Good. That's just more electric battery stuff. Hull strengthening for a modern battleship. Maybe future stuff, but not right now. As I'm not allowed to, as per rules and regulations of the challenge. February turns to March, and our really old battleship that other nations somehow forgot about is finished construction but not commissioning yet. I am thinking maybe I could prioritise getting the modern battleship and then work around the treaty more so by originally having it laid down as an ocean liner. Like, set on the budget as an ocean liner, and then from that one do that. Oh, Robo's gone. Okay. Update missions. This is the problem. That's the problem, child, of the loading screens. But yeah, Robbo's off now. And yeah, let's just wait for the program to respond. It's always this update missions that causes the problem. This would be great if I had two monitors so I can see if my task manager was actually prioritizing UAD, but oh, I'm fine. I'm just one. There we go. Building new ships. Why are they doing that? Woohoo! Loading screen completed. One of our spies has been caught in the United States but managed to escape, bringing us valuable information. That is going to worsen our relations with the Americans. Don't do that. Unless, of course, you want a war with America. I don't want it to be the Americans that we go to war with first. I want it to be a much weaker nation, more like our friends across the Formosan Strait. I think China? Well, no, not across the Formosan Strait. On the other side of like Tsushima or something like that, I think is where China's like. Oh god, I don't know that location well enough. Yeah, update missions has been the pain again. Oh, finally! Germany and Italy. Okay, how are we on going to war with people wise? Empire of Japan. Russia is again closest to our... Thank you. Right, anything to do in April? Nothing to do here, but we get advanced electro-hydro turrets in this next turn, along with electric batteries too. So let's complete this next turn. That actually looks nice. prestige up, unrest down. Electrical batteries, advanced electrohydro turrets. The better 6-inch guns in 2 months. It's good. When we get the new battleship hull, I'm going to build a new battleship. Well, no, actually. The Japanese line is going to get a new ocean liner. Well, I don't actually know proper Japanese ocean liner company name, so I'm just saying Japanese line. Well, it's going to be a new ocean liner upon laydown, but then after the keel's been laid, as the treaty only said you can't lay down new battleships, if it's laid down as an ocean liner and then purchased by the government afterwards, after the keel's been laid and turned into a battleship, then you're not making a battleship. You're not laid down a battleship, but you're still making a battleship. But yeah, enough of technicality stuff out of the way. Okay. Finance, we're doing okay. Relation-wise, oh, why can't we just tick over in a war with someone? Ship design-wise, wait for the better 6-inch guns before we move into the second heavy cruiser. Well, heavy cruiser in terms of more armoured light cruiser. I'm getting this out to check chat now because I think I could try. I think I could get this back onto the dashboard. Yeah, and stream manager. I'm gonna have to do a chat check here. No, nothing added since Robbo said he was leaving. Russia and China have gone to war, which is we hate Russia more than we hate China, so yeah, relations with Russia have gone down again. Super heavy shells, okay. Maybe a 16-inch super heavy battleship, or 15-inch actually. I much prefer 15-inch weaponry. This fleet here, which includes our only battleship and light cruiser Totoro, I'm actually going to send out off Russia and see if I can tick over the tensions to war. By harassing Vladivostok. Sorry about that, viewers. I'm just trying to drink in a way that's safe for my braces, as I only got them day of recording 2 days ago, and I don't want to ruin them. Yep, building new ships. Our Russian harassment fleet should be in place. Yep, the Russian harassment fleet is in place of Vladivostok. Yep, the update missions, usual loading screen. Yep. No one in chat yet. Is that actually working on reducing relations with Russia? I don't know. To double check that, I'm going to move this fleet directly into the territorial waters of Vladivostok. Although a turn 4, I think, at the turn that's going to get us to war, I'm going to move it out so then we don't get mined. That's what I was going to say. There we go, again. If I could turn the page, rearrange just a day or two. Close your eyes. But I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle for one day to believe in you. Tell me a lie. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, you can't disguise. I've realised we got modern cruisers before the Americans. This is funny. more loading screens. Britain, Hungary, Britain, Russia. Yeah, Austria-Hungary's been having their butts kicked badly. Update missions is again not working. Russia and China have clashed. Loading screen complete. I completely agree. We need to attack Russia before they get us. Oh, I've just realised something. If we go to a war with Russia, we're going to be blockaded. Like, I seriously mean we're going to be blockaded. Bigger heavy cruisers. Yeah, ship design. A new heavy cruiser because the two Eden Zeros are only one-off designs that we barely got through because of the fact we made it look like we were following the treaty. Cruiser Pagoda, Modern 1, Modern 2. I'm going to take Modern 2. Then secondary tower is the compact secondary. And what my attempt is going to be here is my best attempt at recreating IJN Chokai, which, well, not real life IJN Chokai. What I mean by IJN Chokai is, I, in an earlier campaign, had this really awesome ship that was called the Chokai, and what actually unfortunately happened was that the save got wiped, and so I couldn't continue using that Chokai, obviously, and that heavy cruiser Chokai ended up being the best ship I had in that campaign, with a quite victorious kill record. Like, pretty much with, the Chokai, it was any ship the Chokai encountered, the other ship wouldn't survive the encounter. And then it just had a 3-inch weaponry like this. And there. And 2-inch wasn't in the original, but I'm adding it there for reasons. Yeah, keep it like so, and then maybe move this back a bit, like so. This isn't going to be exactly like Chokai was, because that ship used loads of different tech stuff and more advanced tech stuff, except for main caliber guns, and also had a better engine efficiency, but speaking of the engine efficiency issue, could I actually that a bit back, this as far forward as possible? No, I'm more than likely not going to be able to get in a yeah, 95% on that one. Hold on a sec, maybe if I move this forward more, and then an extension move this forward more. There. And maybe I can fit in that funnel just in there. Hold on. That there, and that can be moved slightly more back. What this is a capability remake of my Chokai that I had previously, as we've just proven here, I cannot get the entire original Chokai back this isn't being called Chokai, but of the class that I originally going off of, the heavy cruiser Chokai was the best of the class. I want an 8-inch belt for 3.5. For actually. Yep. Hold on a sec, maybe space these out a bit better. And it's level. It's level. Good. I want to increase the barrel length. No, I'm going to have to stick with 6-inch 42s. I don't like using such short guns, but if it recreates Chokai, well, the Chokai class from my first Japanese campaign in capabilities, then so be it. Well, I'll also need autoloaders to recreate it capability-wise as well, but these guys are going to have 4 ships from November to December. Right, update missions. Do a Twitch chat check. No, I don't think anything's come up more on Twitch chat. I'm going to go have a quick bathroom break while this loading screen is happening. I have returned, and the loading screen is over. That's good. This is good. Yeah?
Don't forget to have something to eat.
Yeah, I will be. Policies. Good. Relations with Russia are going down. We should hopefully be having a war by the end of this stream. Loading screens still. Loading screens, more loading screens. Can the war come already? Update missions, update missions. Oh, I should have checked. But yes, us and Russia have gone down more. Right. I don't want any ships on sea control. I want you all in being, but still ready to fight, as that's about to happen either in February or March of 1923. The Empire of Japan and the Russian Empire go to war. Of course, the Russians are going to start it. It's going to be this next turn, isn't it? Quality control free, yeah, please do that. Turret mechanisms. AON I will get naturally because I personally don't use a lot of ships with the all or nothing armor scheme. I'm one of those guys who much prefers the turtleback armor scheme. Update missions. does this take so long? I don't know. But more loadings. There we go. Austro-Hungary and Spain. No, we haven't gone to war yet. Shock. Yeah, more update missions. Please give me Empire of Japan and want me to move myself closer to Vladivostok then? Do ya? Well, I will do just that. Okay, please. Please. No. Autoloaders. Good. More battle cruiser stuff. Yep, next turn. What I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to make sure we declare war and then move on a turn and go and just end the stream. Oh, hurry up! Loading screens. You know what? I'm not gonna even wait for a declaration of war. This is gonna be the end. Hope you enjoyed Silent Service going silent.